Okay, like I said before, when we're talking about racing, anything can happen, and it usually does. So whenever whenever I was drilling this hole, and I've done this before, actually, there's a locating dowel right here on the back of the block, and there's another one on this side over here, and there's the rear main seal carrier slides over that. Of course, the crankshaft is already in there, so the seal slides over the crankshaft and is located on these dowels. So, um, what happens is from the factory they drill that and they put this dowel in. This dowel does not bottom out inside the hole the factory drills. So, drilling this hole down, I actually cut into the back of the hole where this dowel was sitting. Now, I could have put this together, but I almost guarantee you, whenever the oil pressure comes up, that's going to push oil out there. It's sealed up real good, and I could probably take some, like some anaerobic sealant, pull the pin out, put some anaerobic sealant on it, push it back in, and it might have been okay. But what I'm afraid of is the oil pressure, because the dowel was put in once, it was pulled out once, and then it was put in again. Well, if you're a fan of fabrication, you know that's going to loosen up a little bit. It's not going to be retained in there as well as it was from the factory. So, since the block is already clean, the cylinder walls are already washed and everything, we got the rings gapped. So what do? I get a drill and tap this. So what we do is take a little piece of rag like this, we soak it in oil so the oil will grab hold of all the little metal filings. And we very carefully push it down inside the hole here, just past where I'm going to drill. And then we drill and tap our hole. Okay. Now after that, we take a magnet and scope that all out with a magnet. Get all the we tap that for a pipe plug, so we're going to pipe plug that. So we get rid of all the metal filings that we can with the magnet. Then we use the hemostats. Reach down in there, grab hold of that little sucker, and very gently pull it out. And hopefully that's going to sweep all the metal filings out with it. Now, it will not, and I know that. So, what we do then is we take another piece of rag soaked in oil, and I don't want to push it down in this way because then I'm going to be pushing metal filings down in there. We put it down through the top, set it down inside there, yeah, right in there, okay? And then we use a magnet again, get rid of all the metal filings that we can, and we pull that out. And we keep doing that, and finally with a magnet at the end, and then we do one more time just to make sure that's swept out. And then I'll take a piece of rag on here, and I'll get in there and just kind of circle it around and just pick up any remaining debris that would be left, which there was actually none. It came out spotlessly clean. So yeah, you can do this stuff. This is some of the stuff that you run into with this. Now, the issue is that locating dowel, is that going to allow the rear main seal carrier to move? I doubt it. However, we are going to, after this is all put together, before the motors run, we're going to drill and we're going to put a dowel pin in to help locate that so that it won't shift through time. So yeah, so this is some of the stuff that we run into. We're going to see the little plug over there. That's the kind of plug. It's like a little 1/8 inch pipe plug. It'll set just under flush with the block there, and then we should be good. And it's so short that it's not going to obstruct the oil flow on the other side. Let me show you how small it is. See if I have it over here. Yeah, here it is. It's just a real little guy. Yeah, we'll get that focused. Get in there. We'll put some number 2 Permatex sealant on that. Put that in there, and that will seal it. It won't leak. And you just got to leave it set like 24 hours. That's it, and that won't be a problem because the motors, we still have the head to work on and everything before it would actually go in the car and get fired up and everything. So this is some of the stuff that you run into. It just adds time. Not very difficult to do, but it does add time. And if you're going to play with hot rods, this is the kind of stuff you gotta deal with and try and come up with some solutions. Now, if I didn't do what I went over there, what that would mean is I would have to pull all the plugs out of the block again and wash the entire block down again, completely scrub the entire thing to get all those metal filings out of there. And that is a lot more time than just spending 15-20 minutes just getting this cleared out with our oil soaked shop towels. So yeah, we're looking good. Everything's fine. If you like some of the content that you're seeing here, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe down below. Thanks for watching. See you again.